Your team is spending 15 hours every week on tasks a computer could handle in minutes. I'm going to show you 3 automations that will give you those hours back, starting next week. I'm an AI automation consultant, and I help businesses like yours recover time that's currently disappearing into repetitive work. Let's talk about what this really costs you. When your team manually enters data from emails into spreadsheets, that's not just tedious work. It's expensive work. A staff member making $25 an hour, spending 10 hours weekly on data entry, costs you $13,000 per year. For one person. Multiply that across your team. Add the time spent copying information between systems, chasing down customer requests, updating records, generating the same reports every week. Most business owners I work with discover they're losing 20 to 30 hours of productive time weekly to tasks that follow the same pattern every single time. Here's the problem. Your team can't scale by working harder, but your systems can. AI automation means teaching software to handle the predictable parts of your workflow while your team focuses on decisions that actually need human judgment. This isn't about replacing people. It's about removing the bottlenecks that slow them down. When a customer sends an inquiry, automation can read it, pull relevant information from your database, and draft a response for review. When an invoice arrives, automation can extract the details, check them against your records, and route them for approval. The pattern is simple. Identify a task your team repeats regularly. Map out the steps. Then let automation handle the execution. A consulting firm I worked with received 40 customer inquiries daily through email. Each one required someone to read the message, check the customer's account status, look up previous interactions, and write a response. Average time per inquiry, 12 minutes. That's 8 hours daily spent on email triage. We built an automation that monitors the inbox, categorizes incoming requests, retrieves customer history, and generates response drafts based on the inquiry type. The system handles standard questions completely. Complex issues get flagged for the team with all relevant context already pulled and organized. Result? Inquiry response time dropped from 12 minutes to 3 minutes. The team now spends 2 hours daily on email instead of 8. That's 30 hours recovered every week. Cost to implement: less than what they were spending on overtime. A retail business was spending every Friday afternoon compiling sales data from 3 different systems into a weekly performance report. The process took 4 hours. Pull data from the point-of-sale system. Export from the inventory platform. Download from the accounting software. Copy everything into a template. Calculate changes from last week. Format for the management meeting. Same steps, same report, every single week. We automated the entire workflow. Now the system pulls data from all 3 sources every Friday morning, runs the calculations, generates the formatted report, and emails it to the management team. The business owner gets the same report. But instead of 4 hours of work, it takes 4 minutes of computer processing time. They recovered 200 hours per year from this single automation. The businesses I work with typically see 3 measurable changes within the first month. Time savings of 10 to 20 hours weekly. That time either goes back to revenue-generating work or reduces the overtime you're currently paying for. Error reduction of 60 to 80% on repetitive tasks. Humans make mistakes when doing the same thing for the 100th time. Automated systems follow the same steps consistently. Faster response times. When automation handles the routine work immediately, your team can focus on the situations that actually need their expertise. One client calculated their return, $40,000 annual labor cost eliminated, $8,000 implementation investment. They broke even in 10 weeks. Here's what I want you to take from this. Look at your team's calendar next week. Identify one task they do repeatedly that follows the same pattern each time. That's your automation opportunity. Start small, prove the concept, then expand. The businesses pulling ahead right now aren't the ones with bigger teams. They're the ones using automation to multiply what their existing team can accomplish. If you found this helpful, subscribe for practical strategies on implementing AI automation in your business. Next week, I'll walk through exactly how to identify which processes in your operation are ready for automation.